sensors that are throughout this wearable robot. The sensors are like my nerves, and so it encases my body and it supports me. And when I walk, I transfer my weight and I move with the wearable robot. So it's very quickly on and off. It's very comfortable and very simple to wear. I don't feel the weight of the exoskeleton at all.
Any other questions?
Come on, Ronnie. Yes.
Right there.
Can you imagine that you would ever have a situation where you would apply some current to the muscles that aren't being used to actually assist the exoskeleton apart from its mechanical use?
Yes, there are obviously other ways we have thought about controlling exo, and in the future we see it being controlled not only through muscles even, or that are able to move actually, or even through brain control. We could very well see it being controlled with that as well. In the beginning, we however thought it is important to keep it very non-invasive. That is also because of regulatory hurdles. We want to make sure that this gets as fast as possible to people that need it, in the form that we are able to do it so that it is completely non-invasive. And that's why we came up with the motion detectors. And it's definitely not going to be the only way that this device will be controlled. It's the first one, and it's the first smart crutches to be introduced. It's kind of interesting, but you will see many variations of this product in the future. There are about 70 million people bound to reach here in some shape or form around the world, and we are not going to solve that with just one solution here. This is just the beginning. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
I see this device becoming slimmer, and in the future, for me, to see it not be far beyond the home, but I imagine it taking it outside in the Rocky Mountains where I live and walking over uneven terrain. That's the future. Maybe it will be something that I wear underneath my clothing. Our company has a grand vision, and we're looking at all different things and innovations to incorporate into this technology. So it will advance as we move forward in the future. But the future is now. It's tangible. Hope is real.
Question?
Can you get up from the floor with it?
I have actually gotten up from the floor, being a true test pilot in every sense of the word. So I've tried all different things, and yes, and we're working on that as well to refine and improve the product. So that, but the company's goal right now was to come up with the most natural gait possible with bent knee flexion. If you notice, when I walk, it looks very natural, and so my body is being put in a perfect alignment with a heel strike, heel to toe, hip to toe. And that's our goal, is to refine the walking trajectory so that I can perfect that gait and then take it a step up a step.
So you want to maybe walk more?
Yes.
One more, and
sure.
As we close this, and as you are walking, I just want to explain to you that we are planning to launch this in Europe, and we are actually starting to take orders from some of the leading rehabilitation centers that will introduce this as a recovery exoskeleton that is strictly used in hospitals, but very soon, in the second half of next year, our plan is to introduce this also into homes. And it's still under expert guidance. That is, a person would have to spot the person that is walking, just like Thomas is doing now. I can be a family member or a physical therapist, somebody who's just gets a license to do that. And so that's that. And then in 2014, our big goal is to introduce Exo into your daily living. So it would be something more like a prosthetic leg that you use during the whole day. And that is obviously our ultimate goal and what we all strive for. So, excellent, Amanda. I think you deserve a round of applause here.
Thank you. I swear it never gets old. It's like, oh really, do I have to get down now? I sit all day long, do I have to? So they have to remind me to sit down. It doesn't get tiresome. I've stood in this device for up to 2 hours or more. And so I can just keep taking my own steps, determining my own path. So it's true liberation in every sense. And I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream for every person who's sitting down, and every family member, the mothers and the fathers, and the friends who want it and dream it as badly as we do. So it's happening. Thank you. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you all for coming, and if you have any other further questions, we have a small stand back here. And so that's it. Thank you very much.